heavy, a shade of bruised blue, doing exactly what I wanna do. And it's midnight rain on a tin roof, crying out the words I couldn't say. Every drop is just another proof that you're 100 miles away. Wash the salt right off my skin, let the cold wind settle in. I'm just a shadow looking for the light in the middle of a midnight rain tonight. I found your sweater in the hallway. It still smells like the Sunday we met. I tell myself I'm gonna be okay, but I haven't found the secret yet. The silence is louder than the thunder. It's echoes of a door being closed. I'm pulled beneath the waves and going under to a depth that nobody knows. They say the morning brings the healing, but the moon is a witness to the theft of every single hope and every feeling, until there's nothing but the water left. It's just midnight rain on a tin roof, crying out the words I couldn't say. Every drop is just another proof that you're 100 miles away. Wash the salt right off my skin, let the cold wind settle in. I'm just a shadow looking for the light in the middle of a midnight rain tonight. The clouds are breaking, but I'm still shaking. Just rain, just the rain. The colors of us are starting to fade, bleeding out into shades of gray. We used to be a perfect scene, major light, clean and simple, holding on tight. But now the melody starts to bend, a semitone closer to the end. I'm reaching for a note I used to know, but the resonance is moving slow. And I'm caught in a chromatic drift, watching the axis of my world shift. Step by step I'm losing the key between who we were and who we'll be. It's a half-step heartache, a sharp-edged sting, a song that doesn't know how to swing. Just a slow slide down to a hollow sound where the love we had can't be
swing is humming, a melody for one, tracing shadows of things that we should have done. I'm watching the clouds turn a bruised kind of blue, while I try to remember the me before you. I poured out a glass just to hold back the shakes, but the sky finally opened and the heavy heart breaks. It's just whiskey and rainwater blurring the glass, the sting of the present, the ghost of the past. One's burning my throat, one's cool in the ground, but they both taste like silence whenever you're not around. Yeah, the sky's crying over the mess that we made, diluting the spirit until the memories fade. In this storm I'm just drifting, losing my way in a bottle of whiskey and a bucket of rain. There's a coat in the hallway, still holding your scent, a cruel little debt for the time that we spent. I should lock all the windows and shut out the sound, but I'm waiting for thunder to shake what I found. The ice cubes are melting, the label is torn like a prayer for a lover who's weary and worn. They say time is a river that washes it clean, but I'm stuck in the middle of the might have beens. The proof is too high and the clouds are too low, and I've got nowhere left for this heartache to go. The ghost of the past, one's burning my throat, one's cool in the ground, but they both taste like silence whenever you're not around. Yeah, the sky's crying over the mess that we made, diluting the spirit until the memories fade. In this storm I'm just drifting, losing my way in a bottle of whiskey and a bucket of rain. The bottle is empty, the clouds are moving on, but I'm still sitting here waiting for the dawn. Just whiskey and rain, just you. nights are bleeding, a soft shade of gold across the secrets that we never told. I'm tracing the cracks in the road with my feet where the hum of the city feels bitter and sweet. The air is still heavy with the ghost of your name, and the sidewalk is glowing in the wake of the rain. I thought we were solid, I thought we were stone, but I'm walking this mile on my own. Yeah, the ground under me has a different feel since you taught me that nothing is ever quite real. Now I'm running on velvet asphalt tonight, soft as a shadow, dark as a light. It looks like a highway, but it feels like a fall, like screaming your heart out at a canyon wall. A road made of silk and a heart made of glass, watching the headlights and the memories pass. It's a long, lonely road when the surface is light, just velvet asphalt under hollow black sky. The tires don't scream, they just whisper goodbye, while the moon is a needle in a charcoal sky. I'm looking for friction, some grip on the ground, but there's no traction left in this ghost quiet town. You smoothed out the edges, you polished the ache, until I couldn't see how much more I could take. It's too smooth to hold on to, too dark to see where the road ends and the world quits on me. I'm sliding through midnights, I'm chasing the blur of the man that I was and the us that we were. I'm running on velvet asphalt tonight, soft as a shadow, dark as a light. It looks like a highway, but it feels like a fall, like screaming your heart out at a canyon wall. A road made of silk and a heart made of glass, watching the headlights and the memories pass. It's a long, lonely road when the surface is light, just velvet asphalt under hollow black skies. Oh, no gravel to catch me, no signs left to read, just a soft black ribbon for a heart left to bleed. Velvet asphalt taking me nowhere. Velvet asphalt, and you're never there. The coffee's gone cold in a chip ceramic cup, and the sun is too tired to even show up. The world is a watercolor bleeding at the seams, washing out the remnants of our neon-colored dreams. I'm reaching for your hand across a sea of tangled sheets, all I find is condensation in the rhythm of the streets. There's a silence in the kitchen that I don't recognize, a heavy kind of vapor that's reflecting in my eyes. The clock on the wall is just a ghost on the moon, counting down the pieces of a life we couldn't prove. In this misty morning interlude, I'm waiting for the light to burn away the shadows of our final quiet fight. The haze is in the hallway, the fog is on the glass. I'm watching every promise like the summer season pass. It's a grayscale heartache, a breath held in the cold, a story left unfinished that will never now be told. Just a misty morning interlude before the world wakes up, and I have to drink the sorrow from this empty, lonely cup. The trees are just skeletons leaning on the fence, trying to make a world of hurt finally make some sense. You're a silhouette retreating through the vapor and the dew, and I'm a man who's learning how to live without the you. The dew is on the window like the tears I haven't cried, because the fog is thick enough to keep the pain inside. Maybe if the sky would clear, I'd see where you have gone. Maybe if the wind would blow, I'd find the strength for dawn. But the air is thick with maybe, and the ground is damp with no, and I'm standing in the static, watching you let go. In this misty morning interlude, I'm waiting for the light to burn away the shadows of our final quiet fight. The haze is in the hallway, the fog is on the glass. I'm watching every promise like a summer season pass. It's a grayscale heartache, a breath held in the cold, a story left unfinished that will never now be told. Just a misty morning interlude before the world wakes up, and I have to drink the sorrow from this empty, lonely cup. Everything is blurry, everything is white. I lost you in the morning after losing you all night. Just a mist, just a breath, just an interlude of solitude. Of solitude.
Telescope is dusty in the corner of the room, pointing at a patch of sky that's settled in the gloom. I'm looking for the orbit where we used to spin so high before the gravity of us gave up on the sky. Now shivering in the quiet of the cosmic lack of sound. They say that stars burn out 1,000,000 years before the end. That light is just a message from a ghost around the bend. I'm looking at your picture and I'm starting to believe that I'm loving someone's shadow who was always gonna leave. Now I'm covered in the starlight residue you left behind. The glitter in the carpet and the static in my mind. The silver kind of sadness, a glow that won't go dark. The ashes of a fire that used to be a spark. I'm reaching for the nebula where we used to belong, but I'm singing to a vacuum at the center of the song. It's a cold and lonely hollow where the heavens used to be. Just a little starlight residue in me. The neighbors think I'm sleeping, but I'm tracing constellations on the back of all the letters filled with perfect expectations. I remember how you told me we were made of ancient dust, but I didn't think the forever part would turn to iron rust. The moon is just a witness, a cold and callous stone, watching another satellite drifting on its own. Is there a place in the universe where we're still okay, where the light hasn't reached the part where you walked away? I'd build a rocket out of heartaches just to find that point in time, before the stars stopped singing and the rhythm lost its rhyme. Residue in me. It's fading out, the glow is getting thin. I'm closing all the curtains to let the darkness in. Just a glimmer on my sleeve, just a reason not to leave. Starlight residue, missing you. The metronome is ticking on the shelf, a steady pulse I used to trust like I trusted us. But there's a ghost humming in the hallway, a melody that's losing its way. I'm reaching for the chord they used to resolve, but the notes are turning into dust. Now there's a fracture in the rhythm, break in the beat. heavy fade. It's the hesitation before the breath. It's the sudden stop, the quiet death of every song we haven't written yet. I'm trapped in the bridge and I'm not over it. How do I play on when the timing is wrong? How do I finish a broken song? There's a fracture in the rhythm, a break in the beat, a silence where your heart used to meet mine in the street. We were a symphony, perfect and loud. Now I'm just a flat note lost in a cloud. I'm dancing off tempo, trying to find the line, but there's a fracture in the rhythm of you and I. 1, 2, and the count falls away. The music's over, but the echoes stay. Just a fracture, just a fracture. Just a fracture. The tea has gone cold on the nightstand beside the book you never finished. I'm still tracing the outlines of your hand in the spaces where the light has diminished. The clock on the wall is a heartbeat that doesn't know how to stop. I'm listening to the rhythm of the street, waiting for the other shoe to drop. The sky is heavy, a shade of bruised blue, doing exactly what I wanna do. And it's midnight rain on a tin roof, just the rain.
swings humming a melody for one, tracing shadows of things that we should have done. I'm watching the clouds turn a bruise kind of blue, while I try to remember the me before you. I poured out a glass just to hold back the shades, but the sky finally opened and the heavy heart breaks. It's just whiskey and rainwater blurring the glass, the sting of the present that goes to the past. One's burning my throat, one's cooling the ground, but they both taste like silence whenever you're not around. Yeah, the sky's crying over the mess that we made, diluting the spirit until the memories fade. In this storm I'm just drifting, losing my way in a bottle of whiskey and a bucket of rain. There's a cold in the hallway, still holding your scent. A cruel little debt for the time that we spent. And I should lock all the windows and shut out the sun, but I'm waiting for thunder to shake what I found. The ice cubes are melting, the label is torn like a prayer for a lover who's weary and worn. They say time is a river that washes it clean, but I'm stuck in the middle of the might have beens. The proof is too high and the clouds are too low, and I've got nowhere left for this heartache to go. It's just whiskey and rainwater blurring the glass, the sting of the present that goes to the past. One's burning my throat, one's cooling the ground, but they both taste like silence whenever you're not around. Yeah, the sky's crying over the mess that we made, diluting the spirit until the memories fade. In this storm I'm just drifting, losing my way in a bottle of whiskey and a bucket of rain. Bucket of rain, the bucket of rain. The bottle is empty, the clouds are moving on, but I'm still sitting here waiting for the dawn. Just whiskey and rain, just you and the pain. soft shade of gold. where the hum of the city feels bitter and sweet. The air is still heavy with the ghost of your name, and the sidewalk is glowing in the wake of the rain. I thought we were solid, I thought we were stone, but I'm walking this mile on my own. Yeah, the ground under me has a different feel since you taught me that nothing is ever quite real. Now I'm running on velvet asphalt tonight, soft as a shadow, dark as the light. Looks like a highway, but it feels like a fall, like screaming your heart out at a canyon wall. A road made of silk and a heart made of glass, watching the headlights and the memories pass. It's a long, lonely road when the surface is light, just velvet asphalt under hollow black skies. The tires don't scream, they just whisper goodbye, while the moon is a needle in a charcoal sky. I'm looking for friction, some grip on the ground, but there's no traction left in this ghost quiet town. You smoothed out the edges, you polished the edge, till I couldn't see how much more I could take. It's too smooth to hold on to, too dark to see where the road ends and the world quits on me. I'm sliding through midnight as I'm chasing the blur of the man that I was and the us that we were. No gravel to catch me, no signs left to read, just a soft black ribbon for a heart left to bleed. Velvet asphalt, taking me nowhere. Velvet asphalt, and you're never there. ceramic cup, and the sun is too tired to even show up. The world is a watercolor, bleeding at the seams, washing out the remnants of our neon-colored dream. I'm reaching for your hand across a sea of tangled sheets, but all I find is condensation and the rhythm of the streets. There's a silence in the kitchen that I don't recognize, a heavy kind of vapor that's reflecting Edinburgh Road. In this misty morning interlude, I'm waiting for the light to burn away the shadows of our final quiet fight. The haze is in the hallway, the fog is on the glass. I'm watching every promise like a summer season pass. It's a grayscale heartache, a breath held in the cold, a story left unfinished that will never now be told. Just a misty morning interlude before the world wakes up, and I have to drink the sorrow from this empty, lonely cup. The trees are just skeletons leaning on the fence, trying to make a world of hurt finally make some sense. You're a silhouette retreating through the vapor and the dew, and I'm a man who's learning how to live without the you. The dew is on the window like the tears I haven't cried, because the fog is thick enough to keep the pain inside. Maybe if the sky would clear, I'd see where you have gone. Maybe if the wind would blow, I'd find the strength for dawn. But the air is thick with maybe, and the ground is damp with no, and I'm standing in the static, watching you let go. In this misty morning interlude, I'm waiting for the light to burn away the shadows of our final quiet fight. The haze is in the hallway, the fog is on the glass. I'm watching every promise like a summer season pass. It's a grayscale heartache, a breath held in the cold, a story left unfinished that will never now be told. Just a misty morning interlude before the world wakes up, and I have to drink the sorrow from this empty, lonely cup. Everything is blurring, everything is white. I lost you in the morning after losing you all night. Just a miss, just a breath, just an interlude of solitude.
Telescope is dusty in the corner of the room, pointing at a patch of sky that's settled into gloom. I'm looking for the orbit where we used to spin so high. before the gravity of us gave up on the sky. Now the ceiling's just a ceiling and the floor is just the ground, and I'm shivering in the quiet of the cosmic lack of sound. They say that stars burn out a million years before the end, that love is just a message from a ghost around the leaf. Now I'm covered in the starlight, residue you left behind, the glitter in the carpet and the static in my mind, a silver kind of sadness, a glow that won't go dark, the ashes of a fire, they used to be a spark. The telescope is dusty in the corner of the room, pointing at a patch of sky that's settled into gloom. I'm looking for the orbit where we used to spin so high, before the gravity of us gave up on the sky. Now the ceiling's just a ceiling and the floor is just the ground, and I'm shivering in the quiet of the cosmic lack of sound. They say that stars burn out a million years before the end, that love is just a message from a ghost around the leaf. Now I'm covered in the starlight, residue you left behind, the glitter in the carpet and the static in my mind, a silver kind of sadness, a glow that won't go dark, the ashes of a fire, they used to be a spark. I'm reaching for the nebula where we used to belong, but I'm singing to a vacuum at the center of the song. It's a cold and lonely hollow where the heavens used to be, just a little starlight, residue and me. The neighbors think I'm sleeping, but I'm tracing constellations on the back of all the letters filled with perfect expectations. I remember how you told me we were made of ancient dust, but I didn't think the forever part would turn to iron rust. The moon is just a witness, a cold and callous stone, watching another satellite drifting on its own. Is there a place in the universe where we're still okay, where the light hasn't reached the part where you walked away? I'd build a rocket out of heartaches just to find that point in time before the stars stopped singing and the rhythm lost its rhyme. to be a spark. I'm reaching for the nebula where we used to belong, but I'm singing to a vacuum at the center of the song. It's a cold and lonely hollow where the heavens used to be, just a little starlight residue and me. It's fading out, the glow is getting thin. I'm closing all the curtains to let the darkness in. Just a glimmer on my sleeve, just a reason not to leave. Starlight residue, missing you. Trust like I trusted us, but there's a ghost humming in the hallway, a melody that's losing its way. I'm reaching for the chord that used to resolve, but the notes are turning into dust. Now there's a fraction in the rhythm, a break in the beat, a silence where your heart used to meet mine in the street. We were a symphony, perfect and loud. Now I'm just a flat note lost in a cloud. Trying to find the line, but there's a fraction in the rhythm of you and I. The radio is playing our favorite track, but the needle's skipping on the parts where you're coming back. I try to tune the static out of my chest, but the ache is a frequency that won't let me rest. Every step I take is a second too late, stumbling through the measures of this heavy fate. It's the hesitation before the breath, it's the sudden stop, the quiet death of every song we haven't written yet. I'm trapped in the bridge and the not over it. How do I play on when the timing is wrong? How do I finish a broken song? There's a fracture in the rhythm, a break in the beat, a silence where your heart used to meet mine in the street. We were a symphony, perfect and loud. Now I'm just a flat note lost in a cloud. I'm dancing off tempo, trying to find the line, but there's a fracture in the rhythm of you and of you.